Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4 with the Waking the Tiger DLC. My name is Sabouts, and I am joined again by Commissar Roach.
Hello.
And we're kind of watching the fold up of Italy.
Yeah, they're not doing
The
so
Pact
hot.
of Rome.
They're not doing so hot. I'm checking through our current rulers because we have a lot of command power sitting around, and I think, yep, North Army's leader can get new traits.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, it's easy to kind of miss that.
Yeah, he can get guerrilla fighter.
Ooh.
Should actually be pretty good because that's the only one he can get right now. So, pick that one up. And let's see here. Anyone else in the military? Rommel can get some traits. I think. Or not. Yeah, nope, he can't get any. And Guderian can get a trait. What do we want Guderian? He's the Panzer Army, his first Panzer Army's commander. He has a choice between Guerrilla Fighter, Panzer Expert, and Combined Arms Expert.
Ooh. What's Panzer Expert get us?
Armored Division Defense plus 15%, increases the chance of executing blitz and encirclement tactics. And Combined Arms Expert is Motorized Division Defense plus 15, Mechanized Division Defense plus 15, and an increased chance of executing blitz and encirclement.
I guess both of them are pretty much good for what we're doing.
Yeah.
Maybe the Panzer leaning more towards?
I'm going to go Panzer.
Because we're going to have those Panzer 3s hopefully soon, so...
Yep. Okay. Unpausing now.
I almost got this province here. Czechoslovakian province.
Yeah, I'd really like it if those Hungarian... Yeah, a lot of Hungarians, I think, went down south, so they're helping.
Yeah, they moved a ton of forces down south. I mean, they've actually done some damage to the UK naval, the landing invasion there. You know, but it's at a stalemate. Neither have moved so far, so it's not a bad thing.
Though the ones in the boot have.
The ones in the boot have, yeah. It's a good. Yeah, it's moving right there. Broke through the north. And France too, yeah. Oof, boy. Still got all that former Yugoslavia territory, but I don't know how good that's going to do once they get the capital.
They need to take out that northern British landing zone and then redirect into the boot and retake their territory. That's the only way they're going to win. Okay, we have a problem.
Oh, that's a huge problem.
All right, immediately I'm putting in. Immediately I'm stopping the production of these Panzer divisions so we can get all of the reserves that are going into training them into the reserves.
Okay.
So
they're so close.
So we've got that. We're gonna they're so close, but we need the spare tanks to refill our Panzer armies. I'm gonna train infantry.
Yeah, very good idea. Luckily, a lot of forts there in Prussia area, so that's gonna help us, but not much. We got a couple forts up against the Poland border, so even Poland kind of, because they were a puppet.
30 infantry divisions are being trained in Berlin.
Okay.
2 sets of 15.
You've got your...
Yeah, I've got First Army there. I'm going to redeploy.
Yeah, you've got your blitz units there. Or,
once the volunteers automatically come back to us when we're in war, so they'll be coming back, deploying into Berlin, and then they'll reform into the Panzer Army.
Okay, perfect.
And we're going to have First Army redeploy from the Maginot Line to... I'm going to reinforce the defense of East Prussia only.
Okay.
And they're going to strategically redeploy there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, also air power.
Big time. Bunch of people joining. Okay.
Okay. I'm deploying multiple units of close air support into Western Poland, including... I'm also deploying multiple units of fighter craft.
Where is all of our aircraft right now?
Still deploying there. They're still there. I'm
Okay.
buffing out all the reserves we have. Heck, I'm going to deploy 100 fighters, 100 carrier fighters.
The British Raj is going to give us a lend-lease, 102 of support equipment on a monthly basis.
Sure. That's good. That's good. Let's see, what else are we going to do?
That. A Navy, if you want to deploy it.
Yes, Navy. Good idea. Them going together. Then we've also got our spare force here, which will... all subs will redeploy to the sub fleet.
God, the Russians have a massive army.
Yes, they do, which is why we're not going to go full training on our boys. We're going to deploy them as soon as they get to 20% training and deploy them on the line.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, we're just gonna have to start filtering people instantly to the line, or boy.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
at least we got the new infantry equipment. It's gonna help.
Yeah, and I'm gonna stop improving relations on all these nations because we need the political power to adjust our government. Because we need to get on a war footing. Because we're still on, we're still on a pretty much peace footing. Like we're only partially mobilized. We have limited conscription. We need to get up to war economy. We need to bring in extensive conscription.
Okay,
we need to put in maybe a closed economy, maybe, so that we can get all of our stuff in here. We need to start really pushing for, well, fighting these guys. Because according to this right now, they have 3 million fielded manpower. We have 890,000.
Yeah, we're definitely on the defense for this. This is going to be...
Yes, we are.
It's going to be rough.
We're also going to deploy... Okay, we got these guys here. I'm just going to...
I mean, we're losing battles all across the front.
Yes, we are.
Should you maybe recreate a new front line behind the one? Because by the time your forces get there, I don't know if there's going to be a front line.
I don't know. They're going to be strategically redeploying, so hopefully they'll get there in time. 25 and 25, so it'll be 50. We'll have you go up like that.
I'm almost already thinking of maybe if we set up a front line along that river edge between the previous and Berlin.
Previous and Berlin. I don't know. I don't want to give up territory yet.
Okay.
I want to try and hold it as long as we can. Because those have factories in it. That is synthetic factories as well for oil. So we'll see.
It's going to be tough.
We're going on speed 1. I'm deploying the subs into convoy raiding.
I'm fairly confident that our Navy can handle whatever we got for a Navy, which I'll take a look at details here. Saying 80 to 84.
That's split between 3 areas, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Black
so it's
Sea,
not...
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm confident that we can handle whatever, whatever's floating around over here.
We've got a fairly decent-sized Navy with modern carriers.
Air Force is all good. Okay, we're set up just to defend.
Yeah, we're not going on an offensive air war.
No, not at all.
So we're winning in the air war right now. We have 300 BF-109s versus 300 PZL-11s.
Yeah, I don't think Russia has a very strong Air Force, at least not historically. It was never that great.
No, and we have a good number of fighters that are being deployed as well. That'll bolster our air forces.
I'm hoping those ones to get as long as support that'll at least help us hold those front lines.
Yeah. Gonna try and hold them as long as we can.
Got a lot of forts and wow, Jesus, how many people can they drag in?
I'm putting the Navy on search and destroy in the Baltic Sea. We're gonna destroy the Russian Navy's capacity for combat in the Baltic Sea. We also have all of our subs deployed for trade interdiction.
There's a lot of fortresses here, so that's gonna help. Once those units that we volunteered come back, which should be pretty soon, you're gonna throw them into the Panzer division. What do you think we should do with them?
What I'm thinking I'm thinking something we should do right now is you have your forces spread across the entire line. You have North Army spread across the entire line, and I have the Prussian Guards spread across the entire line. We need to split those up. Because right now they're basically just spread out entirely and they're not concentrated in areas. So you can see like they're all split around. So I'm gonna move the line of the Prussian Guard up to this river that splits the line in half, and you should move your line down so it ends there. So it goes from the Czech border to that river, and I'll go from that river to the Lithuanian border of the Baltic Sea.
Okay, so my army from the Czech border to the river.
Yeah.
Okay. When do you want me to make that move? As soon as are you gonna do it now? Or
I'm gonna do it now. Yeah, I'm already switching them over. So you should do the same for you, and you can do that by pressing the Alt key. And there's the color tab at the end. So look at the north. You see the teal. The teal bubble at the end.
Oh, and I can just delete those ones.
No, you don't need to delete. You just right click and then pull it along the line to where you want it to end.
Oh, to where I actually want it to end.
Yeah.
So hold Alt and then just drag it.
Yeah, that's right clicking and then drag, right click drag to where you want it to end.
Do I have to delete the old line?
No. Right click, hold Alt, hold it down.
Yep.
Right click the bubble at the end of the line, and then drag. When I mean right click.
Got it. Okay, I got it. I see the bubble now. So I gotta drag this bubble. All right, drag it down. I got it. And I'm going right to the river, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
See how now we're more concentrated, 24 divisions, 124 divisions.
Okay.
Okay. And unpausing here.
And you're thinking of putting the Panzer division on this sort of south line, or just holding them
midway through your line, because you'll have less forces here. So that way we'll deploy them there. And as soon as we get more troops coming in, like when we train them, we're going to put this into this new army, this Army 3. Put that in, and we'll deploy it to your line as well. And we're just going to keep reinforcing. We're gonna try and put a huge number of troops on this line. In a defensive situation, we're also going to go to construction, and we're going to stop producing any of our dockyards.
Okay.
So,
and just keep military factories running?
We're going to have military factories running, but we're only going to make half of what we have right now. Anything that's only a single military factory, we're taking off the line.
Okay.
And then we're going to build forts along all rivers internally in Germany. This is a fight that's going to be river to river defensive area to defensive area. So there's so you can probably see where I'm putting them here. We're going to put them along the Danzig river here. It's not the Danzig River, but the river along where Danzig is.
Yep.
Putting them back here. To give our guys a little help. Putting it here. And even just along the border. Basically.
Yeah, that's a great idea, especially between that river to Berlin. Essentially, that may be a very large holding spot for us.
I'm even just going to put lines in before the rivers as well. That way we can defend before we get there. And we're going to put just a defensive line in the middle of between the two rivers just to help.
Now, do we want to set fallback lines for our forces or leave them on the front for as long as we can?
Leave them on the front for as long as we can.
Okay. I see your forces are just starting to... Some of them are just starting to get up there, or they're halfway there.
They're halfway there. They're getting there.
How about those units we had in... Man, they're 3%.
Yeah, 3%. We got till October 31st before the... we got 10 days before the volunteers, the 6 divisions get there.
Yeah, I see they busted through there.
Yeah, I'm using the panzers to counterattack into them. Want that attack for your guys to get down there. Probably should have at this point. Probably should have when they started justifying against us. I didn't think they'd attack. Probably should have had started building the forts.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't really sure. I mean, I guess we kind of figured it was going to happen. Okay, they breaking through Prussia. Looks like we're going to close that gap up a little bit. Panzer Division doing good, counterattacking that.
Okay, we've got a couple of planes I'm redeploying.
Yeah, I see that. We're not, it's currently undecided. We're not really winning or losing.
Okay, that should be good. It's a lot of fighters we're moving over there. It's an extra 100 plus tactical bombers.
There we go. Switch back over. Got air superiority back. Said November's when we get those forces back?
No, October 31st.
October 31st. Okay, so we're getting close now.
Send them to the Panzer Division and I'll have them take your midline where they're breaking through so we can kind of hold them there. As our recruit and deploy, they're on 6%. So they'll be fully this unit if fully training will be finished on February 5th, 1941, but we'll deploy them at 20% of that.
Okay.
So they'll be green, but it'll be 15 divisions on the front. Currently inflicted 2 times as many casualties as they inflicted on us.
Nice. So we're gonna make them. I mean, we're not gonna make it easy on them.
Make them bleed is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's gonna be like, I mean, World War II.
Our fleets are fighting each other, just off the coast of East Prussia.
Oh, nice, nice.
1 battleship, 2 destroyers against our entire fleet.
Oh, Yeah, we got that. Yeah, we're gonna wipe those like it's nothing. Some ships are coming in. They got three destroyers now.
There goes our aircraft are in the air now. They'll probably do damage and they'll kill off those battleships. Let that happen. Okay. We cannot let East Prussia get completely destroyed. We have to hold them.
Yeah, your forces are just starting to man the front lines there. Luckily, we've got all those forts in that run area. They cannot break those forts. They're trying.
Yeah, but they don't have to break those. They can just go around and then reduce the rest. And we have areas in the south that are completely cut off from the rest of the military.
Ooh, yikes. Okay. We gotta bust that back open. Me.
Couple of days left before a reinforcement for the volunteers get there.
Yeah, we're gonna want to open up open that back up down there. Uh-oh. We're gonna lose 4 divisions.
That is not something we can afford.
That is not good. We're still only looking at 9% on those 15.
I'm reassigning these 2 divisions that are just kind of doing nothing to your army.
Okay.
Help garrison your forces.
Oh, they're starting to push us. We're close to losing. We're close to getting pocketed there.
Okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm pulling back. I'm starting to pull back all East Prussian forces. We're abandoning East Prussia. We're gonna head to a fallback line on Danzig.
Okay, you up against the river?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reassign. I'm gonna have to bring them there. It's the only other way. So I will bring them there. I'll put a fallback line down. Fallback line on the Danzig front, and then Prussian Guard army.
Yeah, the Prussian Guard army right there. A lot of my forces are starting to fall back.
Okay, I'll have to manage this. First Army, you're not going into that front anymore. I want you to fall back.
You can have them reform a front right there on the fallback point for the East Prussia Guard. Those guys are gone.
Giving them retreat orders along their line. Need to hold the pocket.
Alright, so there's East Prussia collapsing in, but luckily the forces are going to make it out. At least most of them.
You better knock on wood, you spouts, I swear to God.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it now.
Why would you ever say that aloud?
I'm doing it now. I have faith. I have faith.
Retreat, damn it! Get out of there! Prussian Guard Army, I want you to take over. Well, you know what? Your front line's gone. So here's what's going to happen. Alt. Take that. You move there. Okay. Prussian Guard Army, I want you to move there. 21 divisions. We'll lose Königsberg.
Those guys are at 10% now. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We may just lose this game. We may lose the game. But hey, if we lose the game, who knows? Maybe we'll try it again. And this time we'll actually
we'll look for warning signs in Russia being a little ballsy.
How's that south doing? How are you doing in the south?
It's rough. I had a lot of units get trapped and destroyed. We're getting the Panzers division up here soon. They're supposed to be coming in a day. I tried to break out of this pocket here and it didn't happen. Push them, see if they can break that. Oh, can't. Okay.
Yeah, because now we've taken more losses than them. It's those guys.
Okay, volunteer forces back. Whatever you want to do with them, you see fit. These guys need to continue falling back, correct? Keep moving them. Oh boy. I'm trying to get these guys out of here before it gets ugly.
We're almost to the fallback lines.
And your forces are finally all up here. So that helps. Naval battle going on still. Or another naval battle north of Danzig. Looks like it's just some tactical bombers came in there. A destroyer. These are... Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to last long. Okay.
You could probably... we're at 13%. We're so close. You're still going to wait till 20%, right?
We can't deploy them until they get to 20%. Ah, shit.
Oh. Ooh, they just caught a bunch of units there.
That's a major component of our military gone.
Crap. Yeah, we had a lot of forces get cut quick.
Yep.
This turned out to be really ugly really quickly.
Yeah. We were a bit too timid at the start. We should have been a bit more forward with creating our units. Also getting embroiled in the war with the down south probably didn't help us at all.
No, we lost sight of what we should have been doing back at homeland. We were so focused on trying to help Italy pull something out of that. Yeah, I didn't really see all the red flag, literally the red flag at our doorstep.
Yep.
Um,
15%. They have to be at 20% for us to deploy. That'll be 15 divisions to put on the line.
It'll help. We've lost all of that already. Trying to get people to fall back fast enough, but it's tough. The Russians really moved in quick. Well, we are making them pay for it, though, right? At least.
All right, I'm pulling out of Breslau.
Okay. Okay, yep. Yeah, get out of there. I'm going to try to close that pocket up. Oh, okay. Are you trying to still get those units out?
Yeah, I'm trying to, but they're not retreating directly. I'm trying to get them out quickly. Gotta use your units to try and hold open the corridor.
Yeah, don't let them fill that. Yep, there you go. Definitely get the Panzer Division units out. There's no point in holding Breslau, really.
Except where it's a river crossing on a urban tile, which is, you know, important.
Yeah. I mean, you're pulling out of that pocket, though, right? You don't think you're going to hold that?
No, I don't think I'm going to hold it. Yeah, and we just lost all those, because they took that air fort, we lost all the air power that was there.
Where's the rest of our air sitting right now? We do not have air support.
No, we lost, like I said, we lost a lot of air power because of that, because of losing the one in Konigsberg and looting everything.
We've actually got a bunch of air like right up against the front line there. Do we want to move that back to another airline? I don't know where. Maybe Brandenburg. Yeah.
Yeah, just north of Berlin.
Yep. Because God knows the front line's going to be down there shortly. But yeah, I don't think we're going to want it sitting that close. We don't want to have that happen again. Some over there by our fallback line too, but that could probably stay for now. Well, the rest of those forces did make it out.
I think this is all things we can learn for next time. We need to be a bit more. We need a bit more forward with our focus trees on what we need to do. So maybe not as much economical stuff to get our alliances in order first. Then we can prepare.
Yeah, like, we didn't have any alliances, and that didn't help us either. That's for sure.
Yeah, maybe pushing down the one tree for for fighting the Allies. We need to push down that one tree so we can get Hungary and Austria on our side, along with Czechoslovakia all together, and as like the Austro-Hungarian Empire as our ally. We need to get there. We need to get Poland on our side early, along with all the Baltic states. So we need to push it hard and try and get through that.
Yeah, it really hurt us when we went after Poland, and then Russia kind of joined in on that because they got a lot out of that. I mean, it pretty much destroyed that buffer we wanted to create because we knew this was kind of inevitable. But
yeah, I knew they were going to fight us. I knew they were going to fight us eventually, but they never. Yeah.
I mean, we got our front line's at least a lot stronger than it was. What's that percentage on those units? They got to be close. 18. They're so close.
18%. That's 15 divisions we can put in. Center's still weak.
Big time. Yeah. Where's the? Okay, I see the Panzers all through there. Yeah, and they're gonna wipe that south there. I'm gonna have to move probably one more of these units down.
I mean, we could try like a defensive line along this river.
I mean, it would definitely be a smaller defensive line, so it wouldn't hurt. Any of those forts pop up yet? Not yet, huh?
No, it takes a long time to build forts.
I mean, the smaller the line, the better, right? I mean, we get a choke point going.
I'm just saying, if you create a defensive line along where I'm putting here, along this river you're seeing.
Yep.
And then you loop around. If I can get the one there and there. So along, kind of going around there, and that creates that little salient in the side. That little triangular salient.
Yeah,
and that gives you a lot of room around there to maybe hold. Maybe.
We've got those 15 divisions. They're so close. We're at 19.
Those 15 divisions.
20.
20? They're already. 20%. They're good.
Yep.
Deploying. Okay, those 15 divisions immediately. I'm going to put them into their. A couple need to go into your army. So we'll put. How many do you need? 4, 6. So I'll put those into yours. One more. So that's good. And then all those into Red Army. So their losses have now been recouped.
The naval battle. We're still, I mean, the naval battles are so trivial. We're absolutely crushing them in the Baltic Sea, at least. But that's not really where it counts.
Not really. Went from having air superiority to not having anywhere near air superiority because we lost that airport in the south. That was where a lot of our guys were.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 2 Russian battleships. Yeah, we're not getting a decisive engagement in the sea, but we're still doing all right. Okay, so those 15 divisions have been deployed, split between the Prussian Guard and the.
And they're making their way to the front line.
Yep. Prussian Guard and your army, so the North Army and Prussian Guard is where they've been deployed to.
Oh, at least I'm seeing a lot more victories up the front line now than we were seeing before. It's still soft in the middle. You can see that.
And now they're killing us 2-1. Which is not something we can handle.
Yeah, no. Whew. Oh my god.
I think we lose.
Yeah. I mean, we're at the end of this episode. I think we could play it out one more and see how it goes. No, I mean, it's worth probably playing it out one more just to see it, to see it happen.
We're just grinding through now. We're just grinding through. Again, Central Europe, Germany, Italy being worn down by the East and the West. But this time they didn't have the decency to declare war on both of us at the same time. They took us out individually.
Yes, they did. It's rough.
Yep. Well, we are at the end of this episode.
All right. Well, that's definitely a good place to cut it. As you can see, we're yeah, it's
losing.
Not good. It's not good at all. It's very bad. But we'll definitely play it through, and we'll see. We'll at least get a good conclusion in and see how it plays out. Interesting to kind of see us try to do something. I know I'm learning a lot right now. That's how you learn.
Yep, that's how you learn.
Through pain comes knowledge. So yeah, I want to thank you all for joining us. We do hope that you are enjoying it, even if we're losing, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Bye.